Purple pill is the future of the red pill. Guys want, to get laid now, but they want to have families at some point in their lives.
That's my favorite quote by AMS is he always says we all go purple pill in the end. That's why I started my show is because I know we're all going to end up in relationships one day. So that's my show.
Let me explain to you what the purple pill really is in like my parlance, because I was right. In fact, I probably wrote this essay long before AMS even came on the scene. The purple pill was always this combination of a guy who became red pill aware. He's like, you know what? Rolo's right. Fucking hey, I can't believe this. He went through the stages of unplugging. He becomes red pill aware. He puts the red pill lens on, and he can't take the fucking lens off. But the problem is that guy still subscribes to all of his blue pill hopes and dreams and ideals that he still thinks he can get with red pill awareness. And the problem with that is he's not quite entirely become red pill per se and living in a red pill paradigm. He still understands this stuff. And I'll see this, by the way, in a lot of religious guys. They'll want to pick and pull parts of the red pill that fits
the religious ones,
that fits with their convictions, because they're still trying to apply all this new data to old ideals and old goals that were based on the same bullshit that they are now emancipated from, and yet they're still trying to go back and get the ideals that were sold to them while they were still sort of stuck in the matrix, stuck in the blue pill, right? And that's when we call them purple pill, because
so would you consider me red or purple?
Honestly, I don't know enough about you to really say one way or the other, but I will say this: a person
because Torsha said I'm one of the most red pill people. So even Torsha said that I was.
You're purple as fuck.
I'm red. I got more of a red pill life than most of these fucking guys in this chat, bro. Hands down. I got one of the most red pill relationships that most people could ever have. Like a very submissive girl, young, beautiful. Y'all fucking.
Would Tori be at that high level, or she be the stripper level? Like, which one would she be? Where would she be?
She would probably be.
Is she a quality woman, but she kind of like looks like that age
because of her followers.
Never have anything to do with.
It's not looks. It's not looks. It's her. It's a validation, bro. It's the amount of validation that comes in. So she has I think she has like 20-something thousand followers. She would probably be like a B or A tier to me. Because there's a lot of women that like have that in that same tier.
Yeah. Shout out to Torsha's breast implants.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just validation. I'm not trying to fight for validation.
Okay. Well, either way, what I would say is this. Well, first of all, I would not use Tori Grow as a benchmark for any of this. But the idea of the guy who's still stuck in his blue pill hopes and dreams, and now he thinks he has this new like data set, or he's got this new information, he's going to go, you know what? Rather than just abandon all that bullshit, I'm going to go back to the blue. I'm going to pull out Cypher. I'm going to plug myself back into the matrix, and I'm going to see if I can use all this great new red pill stuff and get the things that I really thought were valuable when I was still like plugged into the matrix. I want a white picket fence. I want my wife to be a wife. I want the golden retriever in the front yard and 2.5 kids, and I can go have that blue pill nuclear family dream. The problem is that once you put the red pill lens on, there ain't no going back.
What have I said that is purple or blue just from now? Because you haven't probably watched my show or anything, but just from our conversation, what has been considered blue or purple?
Okay, so first off, I would say that you're probably very invested in your girlfriend right now, and so a lot of this stuff is probably is derivative of the fact that you want to qualify to the fact that you're now moving, and not just you. There's a lot of guys that do exactly the same thing. Is they'll say, okay, Rolo, thanks for the red pill. I got all this stuff. I found my dream girl. I fucking wrote.
I just learned about. I was with her 3 years ago.
I'm not saying this is you particularly, but I see similarities anyways. Guys will become red pill. They'll read my stuff. They'll practice game for a little while to the point where they find the girl who is their sort of their genetic celebrity, the girl that it looks like the girl of their dreams, and they finally have enough game because they have enough red pill knowledge to get that girl, and they're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm out. I've learned enough. See you later, Rolo. Bye bye. And then either they get rolled by that girl and they come back, or else they do what a lot of other guys are doing, particularly if they make their vocation about the red pill, and now they can no longer float that vocation or their revenue stream or all the stuff that they were talking about before. Mm-hmm. And so now they either have to like throw shit at the red pill, or they have to sort of reinvent it and make the red pill into something that fits where they're going, their new pivot. So I finally was able to get this girl that I really settled down with, but I can't be Tucker Max anymore. I can't be that guy anymore who I used to be.
Yeah.
So, but that's where my money came from.
But
she wouldn't have had anything to do with me if I didn't have the revenue from being the incorrigible bad boy and wrote all these books about it. And now I have to be suddenly turned into the responsible adult, the good dad, the good husband, the good church goer, whatever it is, the good, the guy who's got his business down on point. And you know what? That guy's fucking boring. That guy's market share drops off a fucking cliff. That guy doesn't get asked back to fucking Fresh and Fit.
Or when you propose, yeah.
Because now what he's trying to do is he's trying to force fit the red pill to fit his blue pill ideals, which was marriage and monogamy and everything in the first place. So, go ahead. What do we got?
I gotta explain something though really quick, man. Like but that's not my life. Like the problem is that when I got into this space, it was because I had I got into this because Fresh and Fit came to Dallas for a Fresh and Fit meet, and they had a big Discord of guys in there. Okay, I joined a Discord. I didn't end up going to meet, but I talked with all of these guys and I became good friends with them. What I found was I had the most red pill life of any of them. I had a submissive girl that I took care of, and she did everything at the house like what every guy wants in the red pill. I had that. I had a beautiful young woman, okay? And most guys that it was in this space, they were all fucking not getting girls. On top of that, they were broke. They weren't business owners. They didn't have anything going for them in life. And when I joined this Discord, I was the only guy that was successful, had a good, successful relationship, actually was good in business, made money, wasn't I was actually one of the guys that was doing life correctly.
And they would call you blue pill just for your investment.
Well, this is what happened. I converted most of them to be on my side. There's a huge drama between Fresh and Fit and me, only because there's a couple guys that stuck with them, and then the rest of the group all came with me, and they all support what I'm doing because they understand that I'm very red pill.
They're still very invested in their blue pill.
Most of them are not in relationships, Rolo. Like the thing is, a lot of these
like to be in relationships. Would they prefer to be in a monogamous relationship rather than spinning plates?
It's not. No, Mike, like my homie, like my biggest sales guy, like no, he doesn't. He's gonna stay single for a while because that's what he wants to do. I don't sit there and pressure guys that want to stay single to get in relationships. I don't. There's no sense in doing that. The problem is that there's people that I don't know how to explain this now. I don't know.
All right, next one. Go. We got to wrap these up. Go.